Battlefield 2042 still has yet to have an official release date on the beta, but I want to talk a little bit about the leaks and the rumors and all the stuff that's been going on around here and just the state of the game as we know it so far. So let's jump right in and talk about that today.
Welcome
to Uplink.
Before I get into the main topic of this video, do check out our podcast called The Battlefield Show. We release every Friday wherever you find podcasts, so definitely go check that out on this channel or wherever you find podcasts. Sammy Boy and myself talk about Battlefield each week, and it's always a fun time, so definitely go check it out. So ever since the delay happened, the community's kind of just been in a lull recently. We've been jumping in, playing the old games for sure, but we've been doing that for quite some time. I think overall a lot of people are just waiting to see what officially is going to be coming with the game, and I've already seen a lot of comments in videos that have kind of gone pretty viral. There's a lot of people just wondering about what's going on and just disappointed at the lack of communication right there with you, and just disappointed that we haven't seen any gameplay this far ahead of release. I mean, we're let's see, 2 months, I think officially 2 months away from the game officially releasing, and then less than that in terms of how much longer we have until the game is released for early access people. And everyone's just wondering, where is the beta? Where is it? Even Amazon's confused. A little bit of news, leak kind of stuff that's been going on around in the Battlefield community here recently. We've got some more details on, again, this is not official, it's just, this has happened a bunch when the games get delayed, that beta codes get released and the game is kind of announced to be as a beta early, but here are the full details on that. So this is something that happens pretty regularly with games and the places that sell games. Walmart's historically really bad about this, especially Walmart Canada. It's become more of a meme, and they've actually embraced it on their Twitter pages in terms of I think it's the Walmart Gaming Canada page that they've really embraced the kind of that they leak all these games before. But Amazon has joined the club with the Battlefield 2042 details. This is what they said on the description, which has been updated, but it contains the old beta date. Pre-order Battlefield 2042 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 by September 23rd, 2021 to unlock early access to the Battlefield 2042 open beta. Must be shipped and sold by Amazon. Codes will be sent out 24 hours early access start date. And they have already started sending out some of those codes, but I think this is more of a lack of an update on their back-end side versus it actually getting, released as this video is being recorded and released tomorrow. This 22nd, which it seems to be the day that was actually going to happen, and before the delay, and we still don't know what the actual official release date will be, but they have said that the Amazon listing definitely confirms that they were originally going to be releasing the open beta on the 22nd. And just in as I'm recording this video, 2042 HQ on Twitter says, breaking, Battlefield 2042 beta codes are now being sent out to GameStop customers who have pre-ordered Battlefield 2042 via the GameStop website. And they said they can confirm this because they have gotten their code as well. So that's definitely something interesting to add to the story of it's either just, man, how have DICE let it get to this point? And what is going on? They need to fix these problems because it is clearly a huge issue, and they have definitely messed up themselves here recently. The amount of organization and the communication is just so bad. So many people are gonna, if they don't have a beta tomorrow, so many people are gonna be very disappointed and could possibly cancel their pre-order, or like it's just such a bad situation. And I'm really surprised that we've even gotten to this point. I don't know. Or maybe we could just see a surprise beta drop tomorrow. It could go either way. We could be both. Either way, I'm very disappointed in their communication. But I would be glad to play the beta as soon as possible. But maybe I would like it a little bit maybe closer to release. Maybe in the first week of October or just so we're a little bit closer and it closes the gap a little bit in between the game's release, but we'll see. I would love to play the game as soon as possible though, and maybe the idea of a beta being released this soon is a good thing, and it gives them a lot more time to get good feedback and implement that into the game, because they seem to definitely need it because they delayed the game for it. But definitely something I wanted to add in this video. And furthermore, the details around the open beta is from leaks in terms of the Origin posting. It says that the beta will last 2 days for early access, and then it'll be a 2-day open beta period. So it looks to be the beta will be 4 days. Again, this is not officially confirmed, but this is a leak directly from Origin and the previous listing there. So it seems to be a 4-day beta, which it's not incredible, but it is still more than just a weekend. And maybe they expand it, maybe they don't, but 4 days is pretty good. Obviously, we'd all love a week-long beta, but these days, 4 days is pretty good, considering that historically we've usually had like a weekend where it's Friday to Saturday, maybe even a Sunday. But 4 days is good. I like 4 days. I think that'll be good to get some time with the game and understand what the mechanics are going to be like. Furthermore, on this specific topic here, another bit of news, or details I should say, were released around the beta for Battlefield 2042, and this was the original description of the beta for Battlefield 2042. Adapt and overcome in the near future all-out war of Battlefield 2042. Join the fight on Orbital with a diverse selection of specialists, cutting-edge weaponry, and vehicles to choose from. So we've got some really cool little teases there. It does seem to be that we will be getting Orbital, which was the map that was in the technical playtest according to the leaks that we saw there. And so pretty good showing there. I think Orbital is definitely the highlight map that they want to show. It gives a lot of different tastes and description of what a Battlefield 2042 map will be like. It's got a little bit of the kind of evolution. It's got some destruction, not as much as I think a lot of people expected, but it has a little bit of it. And diverse selection of specialists. I wonder if we'll see all of the specialists or if we will only see the ones that have been announced so far. Maybe even Irish Graves. We're still waiting to see when the more gameplay to come is actually going to be seen to be true. I think we're up to 2 weeks out from that official kind of teaser that they did for the specialists, and we haven't seen any gameplay further than that. And with soon for DICE, that just means whenever they feel like it, and probably will be in a month. But that leads me kind of to the next topic that I want to have for this video is, when do we expect to see some communication for the gameplay or for some more details around the beta for Battlefield 2042? So they said that it's going to be further along in the month of September. Here we are on September 21st, and we still have yet to see something. Normally, I think we see something on Wednesdays, so maybe tomorrow we see something on the Battlefield open beta front, but we only have, it's this week, and then there's 4 more days after this week, Monday the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, before September is over. So we have a little over a week before the month of September is over, and we still have yet to see anything on the open beta for Battlefield 2042. When do you all expect to see the beta for Battlefield 2042 expected to be announced? It's something that I think we all pretty much assumed will be this week, but looking at it from now, it's not incredibly clear when we'll see it. My guess is we will see something on the 27th, that Monday, or Tuesday the 28th, we maybe see something on the Battlefield front. Hopefully we see something later this week, but my hopes aren't super high considering we haven't seen any teases, and usually around this time, if they are going to be announcing something, we see some rumors. But again, that's not always the case. Maybe they did patch up some of the leaks that have been going around in Battlefield 2042. But let me know what you think in the comments below, because I'd really be interested to hear when you would expect to see it, and what you expect to really see, because we still haven't seen the rest of the specialists. We still haven't seen a lot of the gameplay. The only gameplay that we've seen was from the alpha playtest, and that was super early on, which I think the main reason that they did delay the game was to work on some of the issues that people had with Battlefield 2042's closed technical playtest. I think that's the main reason, because they were super excited, super pumped, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh gosh, we haven't heard anything from them in this whole month, and the only thing that we can really correlate it to was the gripes around a bunch of the UI and some of the mechanics in the game. So I think that definitely has something to do with it. But let me know down in the comments below. And if you are yet to be subscribed to the channel, definitely do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you stay up to date on all things Battlefield and Uplink Podcast. Definitely come join us. Check out the Battlefield show. Again, love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Love the discussion that's been going on in the comments, and it's definitely a highlight of my day, going through and reading those and seeing other people's perspectives and giving me a look at what longtime fans of the Battlefield series actually see. I am a big fan and a big proponent of if you have more experience than I do, let me know what your thoughts, and maybe we can hash it out in the comments. Would love to hear that. But yeah, definitely check it out. Subscribe if you do so. We hit the monetization point, so we're super happy about that, and we're up to 1,300 subscribers. So it's awesome to see, and we thank you all so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you in the next video and on the battlefield.